In this video, I'm going to teach new TF2 players about how the TF2 economy works and how to trade. And I'm also going to provide you with a better alternative instead of buying from the in-game store. I'm going to try my best to explain it without wasting too much time. And for those who are already aware of how TF2 trading works, at the end of the video, I'm going to provide you with a lot of steps that makes trading much easier. So feel free to jump into that in the chapters. And with that being said, let's get into it. Dear new TF2 players, stop using the in-game Mann Co Store, as it is a completely scam when it comes to most of the items that are being sold there, and not mentioning that the odds are you can get them for much cheaper if you trade for them, or better yet, use alternative websites like the Manco.store or Marketplace.tf. And before we get into trading, I'm gonna have to explain to you guys the economy of TF2, starting off with what TF2 people use to trade. Now, people in TF2 use trade with two main things that's called a pure. What does pure mean? It means key and metals. Mostly the TF2 community use the Mann Co supply key as a currency and metal, as I mentioned before. The three types of metal we have here are scrap metal, which is made by crafting two unique weapons and worth 0.11 on the scale of metal. Reclaimed metal, which is made of 3 scraps and thus worth 0.33. And finally, we got the refined metal, which is made of 3 reclaimed metal, thus worthy of 1 point on the metal scale. TF2 keys, however, have a set price that can be checked on a website like Backpack.tf. Now, what is Backpack.tf? Well, it's a website where you can find prices of the most TF2 item, if not all, and find buyers and sellers of such item. This is the place where you can find people to trade with, buy, and list your own item as well. It is the main website used, so I would be only recommending Backpack.tf for the sake of trading. However, it's very important that you look up any item value before you buy it, so you avoid the chance of getting ripped off. You can look at TF2 item by typing the name of it on the site search bar, or if you're lazy like me, you can just Google the name of the item and follow it up with Backpack.tf, and chances are you'll find the link to the item on the Backpack website. Alright, so let's look up for the price of TF2 keys. If you're gonna type TF2 manco.supply on a Google search and follow it up with Backpack, chances are you're gonna get Backpack link first result. But let's say that doesn't mean you will not find Backpack, as it is, like I mentioned before, the most popular website for trading and item pricing. So you click on that, and we come to this window where you can see the price here of the item. This is the price of the item, and how long was that price suggested, or should I say past the suggestion, because in order for this price to go through, people have to vote for it. People will make basically a suggestion, and then people vote. And honestly, you don't wanna learn too much about this. It's pretty useless for this video. Now you're gonna see the price here is 53.77, which means the price of 53 refined metal, 2 reclaimed metal, and 1 scrap. If this is sound confusing, don't worry, you'll get used to it and you'll get better at it over time. If you scroll down here, you'll find people selling the item with the price that they're asking for. It should be mentioned here, or sometimes they'll type the price here, and the price of people that wants to buy this item from you. So if you want to trade to these people, all you have to do is either add them on Steam, they're going to be an add button right here, or send in an offer. However, these buttons may not be the same with you guys, because I'm using some trading scripts that I'm going to teach you guys how to install such scripts that will make your TF2 trading much easier. So anyway, let's say you want to look up for item you want to buy. Let's say you want to buy a Tyrant helmet. Instead of buying it from the in-game store. There we go. We can see the Tyrant helmet backpack. You can see the price here, and you scroll down and you'll see people selling the item. They're selling it for 1.6 refined metal. But what if the item is a little bit expensive and cannot be bought with metal? I will give you another example. Let's say strange rocket launcher. Now if we click on that, and you can see the price now in keys, which mean the price of this item is measured in keys. Again, this is a 52 ref. These are not key prices, but you'll generally see people asking for keys. The most common thing basically is unusuals. Unusuals are being priced with keys, obviously. So if you click on that, you'll find a lot of unusual here, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show you just a random unusual and see the prices of such unusual. So if you click here, this guy is looking for 120 keys for this unusual that he's selling, and such there's people trying to buy this unusual for 67.73 keys. If the math sounds confusing, you know, you can also put your mouse over it and you'll see exactly how much metal you need. So 67 keys and 39.88 or 40 refs. So yeah, this is how you use Backpack.tf, and this is how you price check. Again, I highly recommend that you either copy paste the name of the item here, or better yet, just Google the name of the item and you'll find results much quicker. The other two websites that I recommended to you guys are Marketplace.tf, which is right here. You can buy the keys from here are 1.99, which is, I think, is cheaper than Steam, I think. But the most cheapest place, in my opinion, most reliable place is the Mann Co Store when it comes to price keys. However, there is fees when you try to add the balance to your wallet, so the prices may vary. However, as you guys see, the prices of keys are much cheaper if bought from these two sites. Alright, now to the optional part of the video, how to install TF2 trading scripts. Again, you don't have to install these, but I highly recommend it, as it will make your life much easier, and it will make trading simply effortless. Before anything, we gotta install Tamper Monkey extension. So right now I'm using Edge because I'm gonna show you how to install this on a brand PC. You're gonna click on Tamper Monkey and you're gonna install it on your browser. For me, I'm using Edge at the moment because I'm gonna show you how to do it on a fresh install. I'm gonna click Get, Add Extension. The extension should be added. Now, when we have View Extension, we're gonna click on that. We're gonna go to Dashboard, and this is where you find all the installed user script. But before that, I'll highly recommend that you go to Manage Extensions, click on Tamper Monkey Details, and you check this. This is very important to those scripts to work. You have to allow user scripts. Once that is done, close that out. Now, you're gonna look for a script. Let's say you want to have a script that allow you to trade faster. TF2 script trading enhancer. Now I'm gonna leave a link of all these scripts, so you save the hassle of just finding the links. I'll leave mostly what you need. I'm not gonna leave all the script that I use, but I'm gonna provide the link in the descriptions. We're gonna click on that. It's a GitHub link. So scroll down. This is what Trading Enhancer does. As you guys see, it will add the unusual effect. It will allow you to have a bar where you can add keys without drag and dropping. I'm telling you guys, this makes trading really easy. Now, in the installation, we already have Tamper Monkey. We're gonna go to the script, we click on that. If there's an error here, you can usually try to reload the page. There we go. Now it's gonna ask you to install. We're gonna install that. And then it's installed. If you wanna make sure you install it, you're gonna click on that. Go to Dashboard. And there you have it. You're gonna find the Steam Trading installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Steam. I'm gonna go ahead and sign up. Right, now that I'm logged in, let's say I want to use the Trading Enhancer and send a trade offer to one of my friends. Oh yeah, let's send trade to this guy. We're gonna click on, you can already see, if you click on inventory, you can already see that I see the unusual effects of my items. Usually you don't see it if you don't have the extensions. Again, let's not go far from the point. I want to trade this guy. I'm gonna see offer trade, and there you guys go. You can see add multiple items, and it says add keys. If you click on that, you're gonna add, for example, I'm gonna add 5 keys on my trade. Make sure you select the game first, and then I'm gonna add 5 keys, and there you go. It's already been added. You can also do this for the trader himself. Looks like our friend here is a little bit rich. Hey, let's take all of his keys. But you guys see how easily this makes trading. And this is just one script of the other scripts that I have. So I highly recommend you install them. They literally take a couple minutes to install. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll be checking out and trying to answer any questions that I come across.